Hello, hello, hello. I think I'm live. Hello, Sifa. You probably came and went, or I don't know if you're still here. I think you're talking with Liza, and you're talking with me, and oh no, no, no. I think we're maybe I should take a breather, of course, but I think we're all feeding off each other's energy, which can possibly not be a great thing, because this is there's a lot going on. So and we're all over the place. So anyway, it says 0, although the last time I said, well, it says 2, and these two people are talking, then suddenly Sifa talked. So I assume now it says 1, but that might be Sifa. But hey, yeah, I mean, people don't have to talk. Hello, hello, hello. There seems to be a lot going on. I'm still at the. I'm in Moscow, Idaho. I'm at the University of Idaho campus. I'm kind of in my routine. I went to. I did try to go to. Yep, me. So it's a gag order that's been updated to be more strict. Oh, golly. Oh, ick. I think I did hear something about that. Now, I think there's something floating around about the that other lawyers want to be the suspect's lawyer. And I don't know if that's a formal, I mean, that can't be, that's just got to be rumors, right? That's just got to be, I doubt if you formally say, I would like to be so-and-so's lawyer. I mean, you have to get in touch with him and say, we think we can do better than your lawyer, or maybe we can be a partner with your lawyer. So far, it seems like Taylor's a pretty good lawyer, but I mean, I don't know how good she is, but she seems pretty strict and by the book, and so it's a gag order that's been updated to be more strict. Now, these days are like mega long and mega. I could have sworn I heard about a gag order that was updated to be more strict 3 days ago, and I probably can't even be 2 days ago. It might be one day ago, but it's yeah, these days are they're just I just sent you the best article I could find on it. Oh, cool. Thank you very much, Sifa. I really appreciate that. Now I'm getting an iOS software update. Maybe I'll say later for that. So anyway, Sifa was Judge D News. Wow, that's a picture. That's a hell of a picture, Sifa. I can't even stare at him. I mean, I could. I don't. I could. I don't know if I'd win a staring contest with him, but I don't get scared or intimidated or uncomfortable or. So I mean, I could stare him down for a while for sure, but that's an intense picture, and So yeah, that's a whoo doggy. So 17 hours ago is 7 hours from now, which is 6 p.m., 1 a.m. So it was 4 a.m. I updated that nothing burger. Look at that. And the way you cut it off, hey, what happened there? Okay, why do you? But the way you had it cut off, he looked even more sinister. Nothing burger. Sifa, you are really funny. That is. So I only slept once since last night, but it was a pretty good sleep. And I feel a little pumped, and I'm trying to go early. And I definitely want to be well within 2 hours. If not, I'd love to do shorter for sure. And today's Friday, so I'm not planning to leave Moscow yet. I'm not planning to leave yet. Although I do sometimes, I sent you the 2 new ones. Thank you. But I do sometimes come up with plans like on the fly. And the grub truckers are open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So that's 2 days ago, 1 day ago, tonight, and tomorrow night. Did you get my Cash App? I did, and that's why I'm talking about you. I mean, I got your first Cash App, and so thank you very much. You're humble about it, and I'm like, no way, that is huge. That's great. And for grub truckers, I think we have misinterpreted the pricing of grub truckers. I think when we were saying $17+, it was 2 meals, not 1 meal. And I saw their special a couple nights ago, and it was $9.87. And then I've seen menus where nothing is over 9 something. I sent one in the AMs. In the AMs meaning in the morning. I don't know what AM stands for. Before noon. But anyway, I'm thinking it's possible. And again, I'm not making any plans yet, but it would probably be possible if I don't eat there tonight and tomorrow night and the crack of dawn earlier. Oh, wow. Cool. Well, I did get the one. And I think that's Cash App. That is a new one. Sifa, what are you doing, bud? Should I read that? That is so nice of you, Sifa. That is so nice. I'm humbled. Yeah, thank you yes, a heart from me to you. JoeHart, my heart from me to you. So thank you so much. And there's 4 people here. The 3 that are listening, feel free to comment. I would love to find out what platform you're listening from, or if you have any ideas. It's possible that now it's 5. So I don't know. Liza, hello. Sorry I'm late. No problem. We were talking, so it's fine. Sifa did give me some of the newer stuff. He was thinking it might be the how did he describe it? This is what Sifa thought the newer stuff might be. He said, so it's a gag order that's been updated to be more strict. And he sent me the best, idea of that, which he could probably send it to you too. Lila and Sifa, hello, Sifa. So he thought that's what it was. But yeah, Liza, let us know if there's more stuff that you are aware of being brought out and stuff. But anyway, my only thing about the grub truckers is it's open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So after Saturday, it won't be open till Wednesday. Again, I'm not making any plans, I'm usually not awake from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., but let's just say I won't wake up, Saturday night, early Sunday morning at 3 a.m. Ooh, that's an eerie time. 3 to 4 a.m. on Sunday. That was the original idea of this event. But, let's just say I wake up at 3 a.m. on Sunday and I go, oh, I missed grub truckers. That would then be, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that would be 3 solid days before I could do it again, which would be enough time for me to, again, I'm not making any plans. I'm not really in a hurry to get home. I mean, there's times that I wish my tummy and stuff would certainly want me to be home for sure. So there's those kind of things, but, and Liza, I was the one down today because of muscle pain. Grrr, what a week, man, Liza. take it easy. I think we collectively feed on each other's energy and stress and urgency. Urgency, that's the most key, because it's always good to have the most current stuff, but is it really worth our energy and our sickness? We really do have to take care of ourselves. We really do. And so I did go to Walmart and I got some good food in my first month. Joe, I sent you the papers via Skype. I don't have any idea how to do Skype. That's probably connected to Signal. I think I have Skype app, but I was like, can't you do Facebook Live or FaceTime? And then we do FaceTime. So I probably am able to do Skype. I don't know how to do Skype. Joe, I sent you the papers via Skype. Wow. Oh no, I transferred it to you. Oh, the muscle pain. Oh, Signal. Okay. Cool. Let me I have way too many apps on my phone. So Signal, I'll have to bring it from page 8 to page 1 so that I always think of it. And do I just click it? I'm going to tap it and see what happens. Custody status order. Why is everything going on? I thought nothing was going to happen until June. And all these, why is everything going on? I can't tell how many pages that is. And that's from Grizzly. Oh, it looks like it's 3 pages. It has a date at the bottom, but it doesn't really have an autograph. I always look for a signature. Oh, page 3 of 4. I don't know how to use Signal at all, but it looks like I only have the first 3 pages of the 4 pages. So let's see here. That doesn't show a page on it. The next one says page 1, and the next one says page 3 of 4. 2 of 4. That could be 2 pages. I don't know. It looks like I have the front page. Hey, Joe, here I am. Bee Survivor. How are you, Bee Survivor? I'm glad you got some sleep last night. Plus, I was real late. Like tonight, I don't know what time zone I'm in, and I don't know what time zone other people are in. And I'm trying to survive, not anywhere to the level of your word, Bee Survivor, but I'm trying to survive. And so it's hard to do these times, but I think tonight is way earlier than last night. I think last night was like 3 hours from now. So it's 6 here, so it's 9 there. You're 1 hour ahead of me? Sifa says, I'm 1 hour ahead of you until you go home. I didn't know anybody lived in Mountain Time. Wow, you live in Mountain Time? Holy poop. And B is Eastern, and Liza is Eastern. Utah. How come I never knew that? I don't, I'm not, there's plenty of reasons I wouldn't know that, but and yes, I was out like a light last night. Bee Survivor. You needed that. That's your body talking to you, or, that's what I think. I think our bodies are saying. So I'm going to do some of this super antioxidant stuff. I think I just need to put something into my tummy so I don't. Anyway, whatever. So I'm going to do a little blueberry beet. I went to Walmart looking for this specific item and then similar things. And I didn't find this. They're like, you can buy it online, but you can't buy it at the store. I'm like, damn. And I've never had it. Noka, blueberry and beet. It's really good. I'm not a big beet person, but it's a good coating. I'm trying to get a coating of my stomach. Okay, let me get caught up on comments. And I know it's, so it does say 5 and 3 people are talking to me. So that's 2 more. Please let me know if who the other. Okay, so let's start with Sifa. Wait, make sure you go up really quick and click on that like button to help support Joe's channel. That is so nice. Thank you, Sifa. Sifa, yep, me. And Sifa, so it's a gag order that's been updated to be more strict because some funky lawyer talked, right? A male lawyer talked, I think, is what happened. But I only know the assistant lawyer. Anyway, I think it was Pennsylvania. Anyway, some lawyer talked, so they got real pissed off, I think. Sifa, I just sent you the best article I could find on it. Thank you. Oh, and I updated that nothing burger. I was showing oh, Jesus. Holy moly. So okay. So Sifa is showing me all this stuff. Why does it go to Liza? So Sifa sent me Brian, and I'm like, God, that's something else. And then he said he updated the nothing burger. And so that's the nothing burger that we saw before. And it says, grill the burger. You want fries with that? Grill the burger. And then I haven't looked at this next one, but I'm guessing it might have something to do with Sparky. I shouldn't laugh. Grilled burger, Sparky bait. Frying tonight. But as we know, Idaho does not do electrocution. Okay, enough about that. So I sent you the 2 new ones. Those were it? Oh my goodness. And then Sifa says, did you get my Cash App? Thank you. Thank you so much. That's the first one will be for what's it called? Grub truckers, which hopefully I'll be awake tonight and can go there. Which I guess I have 4 hours, and I am not going to be online for 4 hours, but then I'll probably get tired if I don't stay online. But I get tired when I stay online, whatever. So I sent one in the AMs. Thank you. If people want to come up, you're welcome to do that. I'm doing these backwards. I think I'm out of sync without Lady V, because when Lady V comes, I'm like, oh, I got to invite her up. And then when I invite her up, I'm like, oh, yeah, Liza and, B and 7 people. Holy moly, I better get caught up on these comments. So we have Sifa B server, you're all. And Joe, I didn't get the last page. Drives me nuts. Yeah. Oh, man. You and me both. So, okay, so let's, okay, I'm going to put an invite out there just because I'm way behind on comments. You do not need to take it if you're not ready to come up or if you do not want to come up. But I'm going to put it there just because I'm so behind on comments. So this is for Liza and B and Sifa, that day, that possible day that you might. So that's it. I think that has gone. So, okay. I sent one in the AMs in the crack of dawn earlier. Wow. And a red heart. Thank you, Sifa. That was so sweet. It's all true. It's all true. Well, what's all true? The electric chair? No, let's see. I probably said something. Oh, about me being great. Thank you very much, Sifa. I don't, for sure I have some of that, but I don't have too much of that. Liza 558. I am 12 minutes behind. Hello. Sorry, I'm late. Sifa says, Liza says, Sifa, hello. And then Liza said, I was the one down today because of muscle pain. Grrr, what a week. And I'm sure y'all are sick of me having to do it all formally all at once. Liza, Joe, I sent you papers via Skype, which was really Signal. And I'm learning about Signal. Don't know too much, but it seems okay so far? Sifa, oh no, I transferred it to you. Yes, her pain problem. Oh, sorry, signal. That's all right. And then, I mean, you're talking to, yeah, to me. The 97 pages, were they better after I fixed it for you? I just clicked on it once real quick. I don't want to have an opinion because I don't want to have an opinion because I gave it 0 time. I clicked on it and I went, man, I got to go live. So that was it. But if I did answer, it was still scrolling. I think you were talking about, I think I was talking about how I like to do a full page. And I didn't mean to, I adapt to what's given to me. So the original 97 pages, which by the way, you sent it to me twice. I don't know. You sent it to me, then a description, then you sent it to me. And I couldn't figure out what, so I went with the second one, and that's the one I've been using since last night. So anyway, I don't know. I think it's still a scrolling version versus a page. I like that page. Although when you do a page, it's too small and people can't read it. But so let's see here. Liza, Sifa and Joe, you just transfer knowledge and laughter. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, Sifa's funny. He was talking about that nothing burger. Sifa with the red heart. And B, Survivor. Hey, Joe, here I am. And I don't see anybody taking the link yet, but that's fine. I just threw it out there in case because I'm way behind 6:03. I'm still 9 minutes behind Sifa, B Survivor, and B Survivor, Liza, and Sifa. And Sifa, I'm 1 hour ahead of you until you go home. Or while I go home, I'll be driving, I don't know where to go. I'm from Kentucky, and my daughter was born in Illinois, and I can get stuck in the Midwest for a couple of weeks. And that's anyway, I'm estranged from my family and stuff. But anyway, so Liza, Joe, I didn't get the last page. Drives me nuts. Amen. How come people can't send that? And a lot of times pagination, I don't know if that's the word, but pagination sometimes is done automatically. So it may not actually have 4 pages, but it's saying page 3 of 4 when really it means page 3 of 3. So we might have it. So Sifa says, Utah, man, that's amazing. B Survivor. Oh, yes, I was out like a light last night. And Sifa does, is that a shrug? I've seen those here. Okay. 6:05. I'm 8 minutes behind. See, I'm not getting anywhere faster. I'll email them to you, Liza. And in my StreamYards, which I can drop that again because just to get. So Liza, hello, B Survivor. Hello, that happened to me today. I just crashed. My body didn't talk to me. It's screaming. LOL. That's not funny, Liza. Take care of yourself. Liza, I emailed them to you. Did you get it that time? Is that the right voice inflection, Sifa? I hope I did the right voice inflection. So, okay. B Survivor. Liza, yes, I don't even think a bulldozer would have woken me up. Oh my goodness. That is tired. And then, of course, B Survivor, which I'm 3 minutes behind. I'm kind of catching up. So B Survivor, I'll come up in a few, Joe. Yeah, just let me know and I could drop the link. And so Sifa, yeah, I changed it to individual pages recently. Cool. I'll check it again. I'll put more time into it and see what it was. And then Sifa says, I'm estranged too since I was 12. Oh, golly. That's so young. And Sifa, yes, you're accurate. How you said it. How I said Sifa? How I said bulldozer? How I said. Okay, cool. Thanks. I'm glad I said it right. Okay, so I am caught up on the comments. Now, my 3 bars, I don't know, there just went to 2 bars, but on my screen, that says live 24:33. And then it has an eyeball and it says 4. And then it did have the 3 bars of Wi-Fi, and it was down to 1 bar, and then it went up to 2, and then it disappeared. So how you said the email thing. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Yes. How you said the email thing. Thank you. And then Liza, I will look for it, Sifa. Thank you. I'm just behind. Thank you. Yeah, and I think it's okay if we all collectively say we're okay where we're at now. We don't need to have 97 pages. We don't need the new stuff. Okay, Liza, it will make you feel better when you see them. Wow, Sifa, you are rocking it out. Let me do more of this. That's really good. Too bad Walmart didn't have. I might go to another grocery store to see if. Yeah, for sure. So okay, so I have some stuff open. Oh, the voice inflection. Okay, it takes me a while. I know you're. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. I'm going off screen, so I have Nightbot. I haven't done anything with that in weeks, and then YouTube. I don't need that. StreamYard, of course, and BK Warrant. So I might get back to what I was doing last night. I read I think I did document 1, 2, and 3. So document 1 was 2 pages, which I did right there. The motion in order to unseal. Since we didn't have a full crowd last night, we could redo it if we wanted. I know B wasn't here, and I think Sifa wasn't here, and it's no good saying a lot. I don't like saying that. So I'm off screen again. Channel dashboard. I'm going to go to my YouTube. Is that the same thing? Holy shit. Drunk Turkey Show, 2.9K watching. Whew. Golly. Okay. So new messages there. Let's go to done. Frying tonight at 3 or 4 a.m. Oh my goodness, Sifa, I couldn't read it too well. Frying tonight at 3 or 4 a.m. Man, I want to get Grub Truckers now. They don't open in 4 hours. Oh my goodness, what am I going to do? Okay, so I'm going to go. Okay, so I'm going to just breeze through these. So this is document 1, or I call them document. I took the 97. I took the 97 pages. These are the 97 pages that I got from Sifa, and Sifa sent them to Liza, and Liza and I kind of went through them last night, and I think hers and my 97 pages are as much aligned as they can be. There was 2 pages that kind of got misplaced, and then I ultimately found them, and then I reinserted them in there. Excuse me, that was loud. Hey, I'm not on. Can you hear me okay? I'm not on my earbuds. Wow, I don't like earbuds, and I can't believe I didn't put them on. Wow, okay. Does anybody know if my earbuds sound better? Should I go earbuds? So I took the 97 pages and tried to organize them in my own way. I can hear you perfect. Yes, I can hear you. Thank you. So yeah, without earbuds. Maybe it sounds the same. Okay, cool, Sifa. So B Survivor says, yes, I can hear you. And Sifa, I can hear you perfect. And Sifa, it sounds the same. Cool. Okay. So I took the 97 pages and tried to organize them by documents, so that, at the bottom of it, if it says page 1 of 2, then that document is 2 pages. And then page 1 of 3, that's 3. And page 1 of 4, that's 4, which is the first 3 documents. The first one was page 1 of 2, and I read last night. And the next one was page 1 of 3, and I read that last night. And then the next one was page 1 of 4, and I read that last night. So I read 9 pages last night. Now the next one is it's kind of weird because it just says page 1, and I don't understand. I mean, if you're numbering a book in nursery school, you should always say page 1 of however many, so people know how many are there. But certainly for a legal document, I think there ought to be laws that you cannot print up things that don't have the total number of pages. I think that's a little uptight for me, little anal, little OCD, but I think it applies. If it doesn't say how many total pages it is, but it's 7 pages, if the 7th page is left off, no one knows it because it just says page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all it says. Now you might catch it in the middle of a sentence or in the middle of a paragraph, but then you'll know it. So anyway, this next one is 7 pages, right? 7 pages. So that's 7. And then the next thing is the Exhibit A, which is 31 pages. That's the first Exhibit A. And this is going to drive me bonkers. That document number 5, Exhibit A, by Dustin Blaker, and document 11 is Exhibit A by Dustin Blaker, and they're different. And they're really, 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 really similar. Yes, let's go through them again. Okay, Liza, that sounds great because you had ideas about everything. So I just don't get it. Why the heck, Oh, I didn't finish. The one affidavit was for his apartment, and the other was the affidavit for his. The other affidavit was for his office. Okay, so now the way my brain's working, I could probably hear this stuff all the time. So Liza and I were mostly doing it, but there was others. Sad Cowboy or someone came last night and they got mad at me and I got mad at them. And anyway, I wasn't the person that they wanted me to be. Oh, poor Sad Cowboy. So anyway, okay. So let me go off page. I'm going to go back to I closed that. I don't have the original. This is the second thing. Shit. Okay. Let me go to StreamYard. Okay. So I'm going to present, share screen, Chrome tab, and BK warrant PDF. And I'm going to hit share. And that should be on the screen somewhat. So there's me and it. So I'm going to probably go off screen So if anybody wants to come up yet, I know B said she might in a bit. And Liza, I don't know where you might feel most comfortable if you're going through the paperwork and you want to give feedback and all that stuff. Feel free to whatever you're most comfortable with. If you want to be a viewer and type it, or if you want to be a panelist and talk it. So anyway, yeah, let's just start all over. So there's B Survivor. I'll bring her up. So I'm going to add B Survivor in 3, 2, 1. Hey B, how are you?
Hey Joe, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm glad you got some sleep last night.
Oh yeah, me too. Is there any echo or anything going on?
I don't hear anything, but I'm pretty low. Let me try to turn it up.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Joe, remember to drop StreamYard. Do you all hear an echo?
Am I okay?
Joe, remember to drop StreamYard. Did I? Oh, do you want the? I think she's asking for the invite. Maybe that's what she means. So I'll do the invite again. If that. What was that, B?
I said maybe she's finished her popcorn.
Liza, we'll never let you forget. No echo. Okay, so yeah, I thought you were asking me to drop the StreamYard so you didn't hear an echo.
Okay.
So I dropped the StreamYard link in case Liza wanted to come up. And so yeah, so I guess we're going to just read. The last day or 2 or 3 or 4 have been kind of a blur, and Liza and I are increasing the number of ways that we're able to communicate with each other. Email is a little too clunky for me, but it worked. I got stuff to her and stuff. But so she feels like she's way behind, but I think she has read and evaluated, some pretty pertinent pages, especially in the beginning of the 97. But that's where you start. You don't want to start on page 50. You want to start on page 1. And so she, anyway, I think as I read the stuff, I'm hoping that she will quite often say, hey, let's stop and talk about that and stuff. So when I'm reading, I will probably be off screen, so I can't see you all. Now, I won't be off screen because you'll be able to see me.
Right.
And so B, if you could just be my eyes out for Liza. Oh, I don't know if you know how to set up your comments so that you always see the comments. I know you did that once and you're pretty surprised by it. So I don't want you to, don't click anything that you don't want to click. But anyway, we'll figure out if Liza is trying to say, hey, stop, let's talk about that.
I think, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll keep checking. I can see them and stuff. Yep.
And that's cool. Don't click don't click yourself out. Now, also, last night when I read, I recall what Liza had mentioned in the past. So when I read a sentence, I'm like, oh, that's what you mentioned. So I will probably catch myself anyway. And there is Liza. Liza is in backstage, so I'll bring her up.
Oh, good.
So we're going to add Liza in 3, 2, 1. Hi, Liza. How are you?
Hello, guys. Could you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. I don't want to block you, though. Wait, where are all these damn things coming?
Oh, no, don't block her. How are you tonight, Liza?
There you go.
I feel the same way. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys are up.
I was asking about ask him for a minute, please. Oh God. Oh yes. I'm so out of it today. You will never believe it.
It's totally okay.
I didn't know what happened. I took a muscle relaxer. and I was supposed to take my coffee before that, and then it went woof. Like when you wake up from surgery, I
Oh,
was like, oh my God, what happened? But everybody, thanks God, everybody was cool at my house about it.
That's
Oh,
good.
yeah. They were like, oh, you were doing too much yesterday. We saw that you just went away and closed the door. It's nice when people around you understand.
that's good.
Sifa wants to know how late will you be there? Sifa, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Sif-
yes. How,
Uh,
how
Yeah,
late would you?
let me do Sifa's questions in order here. Let me go back. So I think this is Sifa's first question. He says, question, how close are you to the front doors? Or does your study room have a number on it? And that sounds like you're looking in my window. But there is just one set of front doors. And once you walk into the first floor once you walk into the first floor of the front doors, you go far left and go to the steps and go all the way up to fourth floor and go all the way back. So I'm the furthest possible away from the front doors. And does my study room have a number? Now you got me perseverating, so I'm going to go look. I don't think it does, but it might.
he says he's asking because he found the ones you like for free delivery to you. Sorry, I'm trying to be a good mod.
No, you're fine. I'm lost.
My study room is 415, 415. And holy moly, you're too much. Sifa, you're a god. So if it does, you should message it to me. Is that for me or is that for someone else?
Be Survivor. Yes, Be Survivor knows what is the conversation about.
Do I? Well, he said it was something about the delivery that you like. Let me see. He said, I'm asking because I found the ones you like for free delivery to you. But I'm trying to go back up to see where this all started.
I was going to ask him, and how
close
late will
are
you be
there?
Well, I don't know. I mean, we're at 42 minutes, so I think I'm going to at least do an hour and 20 minutes. But
is he might gonna order you something or something?
Yeah, I think that's what he's implying. This is
yeah, he said. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's an enormous library, but my room number is 415, so they could just go through the numbers if they wanted to. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's room 415, but let me look again how they phrase it. Group study 415. It's described as, it doesn't say room, but I guess that's what it is. So it's group study 415. Sif, you are, I don't know what to say. You are so incredible.
The sweetest and smartest guy ever.
He is. I'm asking, and I have never done, I know people in my circle have offered me rides. And just to let you know, I have never done Uber and I've never done Lyft. And I think I'd freak out if I did one of those. But I could probably figure it out, but I don't know. And same thing with food. I've never done DoorDash or I've never done any of those. I barely even get Domino's pizza delivered. I don't. Yeah. So anyway, I'll try to figure it out. Sifa, I'm asking because I found the ones you like for free delivery to you. How do you know what I like? What did I tell you? Did I tell you I like stuff? I like most food. There's very few food that I don't like. But oh golly, you are so much. Okay, so Did I cover all the questions, Sifa? I hope I got them all. I think I did, Sifa.
I think so.
Now I have to be looking over my shoulders like, oh, is someone going to come? Sifa, you're too much. Okay. So anyway, I think, as Liza said, we should probably just start reading from the beginning. And Liza, you're here. You know, I can hear you, so feel free to say, "Hey, that's something I want to talk about," because you know you think you're behind, and you haven't read 97 pages, but you have great thoughts on the pages that you have already read and evaluated. So yeah, we can always hear about all of them. Okay, so how's that? Is that okay if we start on document number 1?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, then that's what I'll do. I'm going to go off screen, and I'm going to probably leave the 3 of us up unless y'all want to go off screen. But I'll leave the 3 of us up. So I am now off screen, and I've got the bigger version of mine. And so let's see here. So, okay. I always love reading this reddit.com/r/Brian Koberg. I don't like saying his name, but I guess that's where Sifa got this information from Reddit. So it's weird to see their stuff all over the place. It like gives credibility to Reddit. So, so I'm going to read everything on the first 1 or 2 documents, then I'll just skip over. But this is in the Superior Court of the State of Washington in and for the County of Whitman in the matter of application for search warrant. Search warrant number 1229-2022A. And so half of these things will be A, which is the residence, his apartment, and half of them will be B, which is his office. So this is A, which is his residence. Motion in order to unseal warrant return. Clerk's action required. Motion comes now, the state of Washington by and through Dennis Tracy, who is the Whitman County prosecuting attorney, and moves the court for an order to unseal the return of service of search warrants numbered blah, 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 pursuant to blah, blah, blah. And then
Joe, a little bit on blah, blah, blah. The last blah, 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 GR15.
Pursuant to GR15, yes. What about it?
Okay, I was like, what the heck is what? That is Supreme Court rule record. It's about how much or how reasonable is to seal court records.
Oh,
and
man.
Why? Then they went to, what this attorney did is he went and put on the state of Washington the Supreme Court rulings on, oh, no. You cannot unseal all those things. You have to give up something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Really? Well, that's a pretty critical blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's interesting. I didn't know that. That's very interesting.
Now, you may have said it, Liza, but do you know what GR means? Is it like geographical release, or, do you know what GR means?
I didn't. I was supposed to look, but no, I just went to look for what the heck was GR15, and it was
Cool.
Supreme Court rulings. And it changed years before, because before the computers, we have letters, papers, microchips, all those, micro, other things, micro. I don't even remember using those, but
Right.
some things that we used to put in a big machine, but by my time, those machines were almost gone from libraries.
Oh,
But
okay.
do you remember those?
The mimeograph kind of things?
I think so, yes. Then now that everything is computerized and
Right.
and GR15, there's a hearing and a whole thing saying, look, today we can cut and paste whatever we want. It's very fast, and the public deserve to have a look about everything, and on that isn't part of a court record, and it has to do with redaction, with seal of the documents, with destroying, with the strikes. It's a big piece of legislation.
Oh my goodness.
But you know, it seems to me like Idaho wants to keep everything under wraps, and other lawyers, or I don't know who, Dennis, the state of Washington comes now, the state of Washington. Yeah,
This is state of Washington.
it's the state of Washington. It's saying, no, we need to open up a little bit this.
Oh wow.
But it's a good part of American law, because you cannot take, unless it's national security. You know,
Right.
he is still innocent. Then
Yes.
they need to have a big, what you're going to read, they need to have a big basis to seal it completely.
Oh wow.
Sorry, but I needed to. I thought it was so. Oh my God, America is so cool.
No, thank you. That's what I want you to do, is jump in there whenever you want to talk about stuff. Now, I know you're usually aware of this, Liza, and I love you and I love all your sharing, and I love you being here every time and all the time. But there is that distortion and static from your audio, which I don't think we have to worry anything about it. I just wanted to mention it just in case you can pull something in and out and maybe try to fix it or whatever. So just to let you know. So we will go back to basis. What do you think, B? What did you think of that GR15 blah, blah, blah?
Well, that was really interesting. I didn't know any of that. And so I like these little pauses that we take to learn these little nuggets, because it helps me understand more as we go down, like reading more.
And I didn't know it either. You're right. That's a great point.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back to page 1. Oh, yeah, we're still on page 1. Boy, this is going to take weeks. That's good.
All
There's a lot of stuff.
All we have is time.
Oh, yeah, plenty of time. So basis.
Yep.
These warrants were issued and served in Washington State because a suspect in the crimes resided and worked here during the times of the murders. These warrants and associated applications were sealed due to the sensitive nature of the investigation at that time. Since then, an extensive probable cause affidavit has been unsealed in Latah County, Idaho, which has alleviated the need for sealing of the return of service here in Washington. And there's Dennis P. Tracy. Oh, that was it. So he dates it and presented by Dennis P. Tracy. Order. It is ordered that the return of service. It is ordered that the return of service of search warrant in this matter is hereby unsealed. And that date is January 17th. So that's document 1 of 12 documents, or how I broke them up. And I'm pretty logical. I would take my word for it that it really is 12 different documents. I'm pretty good at that. So this is document number 2, January 17th, of course, in the Superior Court of the State of Washington in the County of Whitman. So now I'm going to not read every block, but so SW, search warrant number 1229-2022A, same one as the previous one. Motion and order for original search warrant and search warrant application to remain sealed but a redacted version be provided for public release. Which now that I'm going through this more and more, and I'm starting to understand what everything is. I mean, the redacted version just changed their names. The two surviving roommates, they changed their names. They changed from their names to their initials. So to all of us that know, it didn't really change much. It's basically an unredacted document. So I'm sure everybody knows that. So motion comes now. What the hell's comes now mean? That's the weirdest two first words. So comes now, the state of Washington by and through Dennis Tracy, Whitman County prosecuting attorney, and moves the court for an order to keep sealed the search warrant and search warrant application numbered, I won't say blah, blah, blah anymore, a search warrant number 1229-2022A for his residence is A, but to allow the state to file redacted versions which replace the victim witnesses' names with initials pursuant to GR 15. Basis. The Washington, I try to get there. We're on the next page. So basis, the Washington State Constitution recognizes that victims of crimes have rights and states that effective law enforcement depends on cooperation from victims of crime. Washington Constitution article, I think is what those three abbreviations mean. Washington Constitution article, I'm guessing, 1 and then some subset of article, line 35. I don't know what the 35 is, but the Washington State Legislature has recognized that there is a severe and detrimental impact on crime victims, survivors of victims, and witnesses of crime, and yet there is, and witnesses of crime, and yet there is the civic and moral duty of victims, survivors of victims, and witnesses of crimes to fully and voluntarily cooperate with law enforcement and prosecutory agencies. I apologize that I'm so staggered. I like to read. I like to read smoothly, and I'm not putting these words together very well. But thank you, D. So RCW 7.69.010 in a criminal proceeding, the law requires that a reasonable effort is made to ensure that victims, survivors of victims, and witnesses of crimes have the right to, I don't know why the T is in brackets, have the right to receive protection from harm and threats of harm arising out of cooperation with law enforcement and prosecution efforts. RCW 7.69.030 parentheses 5. Washington courts have long acknowledged that a victim's initials can be substituted for their name. See State versus Mansour, 14 warranty maybe? No, warrant. WN.APP.2D, 3/23/2020. I'm guessing that's a year. I don't know anything else in that description there. The basis for this motion is that there are two surviving victims / witnesses of a now notorious and much publicized murder / burglary in Moscow, Idaho, whose full names are listed in this search warrant and search warrant application. These warrants were issued and served in Washington state because the suspect in the crimes resided and worked here during the time of the murders. These warrants and associated applications were sealed due to the sensitive nature of the investigation at that time. Since then, an extensive probable cause affidavit has been unsealed in Latah County, Idaho, which has alleviated much of the need for sealing here in Washington. But the documents filed in Latah County have not disclosed the surviving victims' names, only their initials. These victims should have the level of protection that can be provided by having their initials substituted for their full names in the search warrants and search warrant applications, which become publicly available from the court. Let me scroll down. The state is asking the court to consider the usual, this is page 2 of 3. I'll probably go back in the StreamYards after page 3. Or until Liza says, let's talk about that. So the state is asking the court to consider the usual factors. 1, showing of the need for sealing the records, and where that need is based on a right other than an accused right to a fair trial, a serious and imminent threat to that right. 2, anyone present when motion is made must be given an opportunity to object to the closure. 3, the proposed method of curtailing open access must be the least restrictive means available for protecting the threatened interest. 4, the court must weigh the compelling interest of the proponent of closure and the public. And 5, the order must be no broader in its application or duration than necessary to serve its purpose. The state contends that the need to protect victim identification is important to their safety, health, and well-being, and that victims' and witnesses' rights should be protected vigorously, just as the legislator and the state founders intended. The proposed method is to file a complete search warrant and application for warrant with only the surviving victims' names redacted and replaced with initials. This is a very minor closure of a court document in order to protect a very important victim interest. Finally, the order will be no broader in application than necessary to serve its purpose, and the public will still have the pertinent information at its disposal in order to understand the proceedings of the court. Dated January 17th, Dennis P. Tracy, order. It is ordered that the search warrant and application for search warrant already filed in this matter shall remain sealed, but the state shall immediately file redacted version of those documents with the surviving victims' names redacted and replaced with initials, dated the 17th of January. That's document 2, and I'll go back to StreamYard. How's everybody doing over here?
Good.
Good. Let me see. So Liza says, I will have to move for better internet. Sorry on the noise issue. That's fine, Liza. Like I said, I'm willing and want to put up with whatever I need to listen to you. So don't worry about it one bit. And Sifa, y'all can't see me, but I'm breathing fire right now. They declined the order, those. Oh, Sifa. Can you hear my stomach? It's talking to you. It's saying, damn, that's too bad. But anyway, no, I'm joking. Thank you, Sifa. It's almost 7. And Grub Truckers will be open at 10, and that will be your special meal. Grub Truckers is compliments of Sifa. That already is your meal, Sifa. And I want to thank you for that because I'm really excited. And I don't want to be Joe V. I don't want to get so excited that I start treating everybody else with huge disrespect. But I'm pretty excited about that food when I get there. So Sifa, I sent you a cluster of messages on Twitter. Oh, Sifa, I'm sorry that you went through that, man. You're a rock star. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Yeah, Rossars. They're the grocery store. Oh, man. Holy moly, you did so much work, Sifa. I'm sorry that didn't work. So your 10-minute walk for the store that has them in stock, and it's open until 10. I sent you the directions from where you were up there. Is there an order there? No. Come on, Sifa, stop it. Your 10-minute walk from the store that has them in stock, and it's open until 10. I sent you the directions from where you are up there. Okay, maybe on the way to saying hi to my cat and on the way to Grub Truckers, I will go, no, they are in stock. Cool. I don't know what they are, but I had $2.79. Oh, these things? Are you talking about these? Wow, you're a rock star, Noka. Did you search for that? Man,
Oh,
nothing
he's
gets
so
past.
good.
Nothing gets past you, Sifa. Nothing gets past you. I didn't order them. They wouldn't let me. That's fine. That's fine. Now that I know, I know the grocery store, and you gave me the name. I know where it is, and I'll probably need your directions too. But now I know. God, how do you, Sifa, how do you do that? You're Noka. Golly, you're a rock star. Anyway, that's our commercial for the day. But thank you so much, Sifa. The blueberry beet super. Do I just babble about things and not remember that I babble about them? Man, Sifa, you pick up on everything. Superfood smoothie, blueberry and beet. Yep, probiotic fiber. I need all that. I need everything in there. So thank you. Okay. So let's see here. Did I didn't skip over. I think Liza had something in there, didn't she? Did I skip that? No, I think I got her. Oh, about moving. No, Liza, don't worry about it. You're a rock star.
Yeah,
No,
your mic doesn't sound that bad.
it's not that bad. I guess I fake it till I make it. When I become super famous like Britney and everybody, I need to take care of everybody's earbuds, and I need to take care of everybody. And so I need to mention those things and, that kind of stuff. So I'll never be like Britney, ever. But anyway.
And it doesn't.
What? Go ahead.
I was going to say, it doesn't always happen. Sometimes it's just sporadic.
Yeah, good point.
Like I can hear Liza perfectly fine, and then it will start popping a little, and then sometimes it goes out.
Cool. And Liza already knew that. I didn't even
popping with joy.
I didn't even mean to mention it for sure. So, okay, let's get back to reading. What did we do? I think we're on. So that was document 2 we just finished. So document 3 is a 4-page, and we did read this last night, but this was pretty cool. I like this. I mean, it's all interesting to me, of course. So this is the redacted. I like to go to the bottom of the first page just to confirm the pages. So this is search warrant page 1 of 4. So it's going to be 4 pages long. Filed January 17th, 2023. Superior Court, Whitman. I'll never say, is there a famous Whitman? Maybe I have to learn a famous Whitman. Whitman.
Probably.
County. Yeah, there probably is. I think there's an actor with that name. Whitman. Okay, Whitman County, Washington. And this, I do believe, if I might be wrong, Liza, but I do believe the first thing you told me about this 97 pages was this. You're like, they have to do it immediately and they're commanded. And I mean, these words to me are pretty harsh, but I guess they have to be harsh. But it's exactly how Liza described it. I'm jumping down to line 20 there, but for line 20, it says, you are commanded to. And that's what Liza was saying. She's like, they have to do it, and they have to do it immediately, and they have to get back to them. And I'm like, golly, I don't even know what you're talking about. But so it was really cool. So that's this. Okay. So.
And your question, oops, sorry, Joe.
What was that?
I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm looking at the comments too. Your question was answered about Whitman. It was named after a man named Walt Whitman.
If I can spell, I know the name. I think he's an author. I'm not sure.
Very cool.
I can't tell you what Walt Whitman did. I think he wrote. I think he's a writer. Wow. So yeah, maybe I'll try to. I mean, I don't know if he's only 200 years old, then the county might be older than 200 years old. But anyway, cool. Thank you. And in Sifa, you are a machine. Isn't that the truth? Wait, well, what happened to that? I clicked on it and it disappeared. Okay, so Liza, Sifa, you are a machine. Sifa, you are a machine. Sifa, Walt Whitman. And Whitman, with an asterisk. Yes, yes, yes. Walt Whitman with an H. Yes. Did I? Yeah. I don't know if I can spell. Of course you can spell. Yes, he is. He's a writer, huh? Walt Whitman. I thought I vaguely knew the name, but yeah, I'll have to figure out something so I can. Whitman. Walt Whitman. Walt Whitman. Okay. I might get it right the next time. Who knows? Thank you, Sifa.
Perfect.
Okay. So let's get back to this commanding. You are commanded. So, okay. So search warrant, I think that's what that SW stands for. So it could also be state of Washington, but I don't think so. I think it's search warrant number 1229-2022A, same number, redacted search warrant for the residence. To any peace officer in the state of Washington. Do they really mean anybody? Any cop that's walking along has to do this? I don't get that. So to any peace officer in the state of Washington, upon the sworn complaint made before me, there is probable cause to believe that the crime or crimes of murder in the first degree and burglary per Idaho code has been committed in Idaho, and that evidence of those crimes are contraband. The fruits of crime are things otherwise criminally possessed, are weapons or other things by which a crime has been committed or reasonably appears about to be committed, is concealed in or on certain premises, his residence. In making this determination, this court did not consider the information. Oh, I hate this paragraph. I don't want to read this one. I hate this fucking thing. In making this determination, this court did not consider the information in the supplemental disclosure re-DNA test as evidence supporting the existence of probable cause. And in the second sentence, sucks just as much. This court also does not consider the information in that supplemental disclosure to be exculpatory. And like I said last night, I don't really know what that word means. I've seen it in a lot of TV shows, but I think it means damning. I think like it's a closed case if you have exculpatory, but it's not a closed case if you don't have exculpatory. Just my interpretation.
Could you hear me better now?
So far, yeah, just talk. Don't worry about it.
I cannot, the router that is closer to somewhere that I can just lay. I
think it's totally fine.
I had kids playing Xbox, and I'm not going to win that one. They are not gonna get out of there for me.
Sure.
I just hope it's not that bad.
It's not. It's really not. Not for me anyway.
Now, what I'm thinking of doing, Sifa said I sound the same with earbuds on, but I think I'm going to go to earbuds just in case that might have been
then let me find my earbuds. Maybe that will help a little bit, because the sentences that you don't like are the column of we go further with this trial or everything falls apart.
Oh my goodness. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm on earbuds now. So
I'm gonna look for mine. Okay.
And Liza knows about Walt Whitman. Oh my goodness. Here is Liza, who just amazes me with everything she knows. Liza Rowe DeWaller Bridge, one of the best writers that the U.S. had produced. The man's writings are beautifully done. Oh my goodness. I'm learning so much from Liza. That is something. So Sifa, sometimes I wonder if I should just change my username to Encyclopedia.
I agree.
Now, here's a question for you, Sifa. I do believe IA is plural. So I think encyclopedist, like DUS, I think that's singular. So would you be an encyclopedia plural, or would you be an encyclopedias singular? That's the only thing I care about. I'm joking, Sifa. Don't worry about that. So Sifa, an exculpatory statement is defined as a statement by the defendant that tends to clear a defendant from alleged guilt. are a statement that tends to justify or excuse his, her actions or presence. So that's a good thing then, right? If it's saying, so I took it to mean the opposite. Let's see here. What do we got here? So this court also does not consider the information in that supplemental disclosure to be exculpatory.
Okay, yeah, that's good. They do not consider it to be exculpatory.
So it's not a good excuse for the defendant.
For Brian, yeah. So that's not good for him.
Oh, wow. Thanks, man. I was way off on that.
Right? Did I?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yes.
Encyclopedia.
Okay.
Yes. A encyclopedia. Okay.
Encyclopedias.
See, that's plural again. Oh, no. Anyway, I took Latin. Did anybody else take Latin? Latin's a cool language.
I took
Yes.
Latin, but like how many years? Centuries ago? I don't remember. I need a dictionary.
I took Latin
yes.
in 1974. No, in 1975, I took 1 year of Latin. In 1975, 1 year. And I refer to Latin every single day that I am alive from that class. That's
I took-
48 years. 48 years that I haven't forgotten.
I agree with you with Latin. I think that every person should take at least 1 year.
Absolutely.
It helps a lot later in life when you go to
Everything.
but when you go to university, the professors want to they throw at you these big words, and if you took Latin, you're like, just give me a dictionary and I will tell you what it is. Don't yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's really cool. It's easier to learn French. It's easier to learn Spanish. It's easier to learn all languages because of Latin. And it's a dead language. I know it's dead, but it's the coolest thing in the world. So, okay. I'm having a lot of commercials tonight. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
How's the mic now?
It's very Liza. It is very Liza.
It's
Still-
Liza.
and it's just you. I love you endlessly.
I cannot. It's still bothering.
It's not like it was, it's
I think my earbuds helped a lot.
I cannot believe it.
I kind of the first night I came in and it sounded like I was in a monsoon, Joe.
Yeah.
And you guys said like you got used to it. I feel like that I've gotten used to her mic that way. Like I notice it, but I don't. You know what I mean? But I understand other people who that may not. I don't know. Anywho.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Encyclopedia City.
Yeah, he's really working on the proper title for him.
I like that one.
But maybe I'll change it to Encyclopedic City. The quality or state of being encyclopedic. I like that. SIFA.
Yeah.
You ought to make business cards. Oh, yeah, people don't do business cards anymore. But you ought to do something. That's cool. I like that.
Encyclopedia City.
Yep, I like that.
And it's a nice word. Well, sorry I can make it a little better, but if I move my kid right now, I will have a war.
You're doing
I'm
fine,
sorry.
Liza.
Yeah, it's fine. I wouldn't worry about
The
it.
only thing that they want, this is what I read it, the way that Joe doesn't like it, is they are not sure their DNA, the DNA that they have from that knife sheet is not bulletproof, and they know it. Then they ask the judge, look at all we have here, but don't look at this. We are not saying that don't look at this makes the DNA unacceptable. it is. It's still for us. We can show a reasonable path through to a conviction. But just in case something happened with that DNA, because DNA has a lot of caveats, then look at the other thing. Because if the DNA falls, then it's fruit of poisonous tree, and then the search of the on the apartment will go to whoop.
That's not good.
Well, is you have to. It's good if they didn't do it. It will be really not good.
Do you think that's all the evidence they have, though? Because I remember. Sorry, I just hit my mic. I remember you said the judge would get more information, right?
Yes, the judges will get more information, but just think about everything we have very fast. Other than a witness that we don't know about,
Yeah.
or a camera that has him in an lantern, and we have like a Hollywood kind of picture of his face,
Yep.
we don't have anything.
It's like all circumstantial, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I read today, and it's very long, I'm not going to give it to you, but on the meaning of circumstantial, no, on the meaning of, oh, come on, what everybody says that we do,
Speculate.
speculation, and they
Allegedly.
do speculation, allegedly, and oh, there's something else. Where's my encyclopedia? I should ask Zifa. Oh, come on.
Speculate, surmise. I think we surmise. We do a few things.
I'm not good with synonyms.
I'm
Okay,
blanking out. I usually use a second word, and I can't think of the second word.
The stories about Area 51 are
Oh, conspiracy?
conspiracy.
Theorist.
Yes. In one of the philosophical definitions of conspiracy theories is a lot of circumstantial evidence threaded
man.
together. And I was like, ooh, that lawyer can use that and get that way. I mean, yes. Then they need to cover their bases. In case of their DNA, something happens. Whatever they found in the apartment stays.
If he did say, like, bleed or sweat or got saliva somewhere and they found it, would the judge know that, and would that be left out? Or do you just think that's not even a possibility just because it's so circumstantial so far?
If they found saliva, this is just a speculation. I'm speculating. Okay. But
Right.
if they found saliva and saliva gives them direct DNA, why they didn't use it?
Well, good question. Maybe to throw him off? I don't know.
They cannot do that because he has the right to know everything.
Oh, he gets all the information. Oh, man.
Yeah, by which the prosecution is trying to get him in the hole.
Wow.
And there's a part there, I don't know which rule I left, that if the prosecution tries to hide information, no. And no, everything goes out the window. They have to deliver everything.
Darn.
they can protect witnesses. They can do that. I mean, but it's like if I tell my husband, you are with somebody else because I have a feeling, or you're with somebody else, I have a picture.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speculation is a very different.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for that, but it's the easiest one that I have in mind.
Right. Just hypothetically. We're just talking
I
hypothetically
hope
here.
so. I do hope so.
Boy, I'm so sad to hear. Oh golly.
I'm just nervous. Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
She seems like. Ooh,
Yeah, go ahead.
go ahead, Joe.
Well, Liza is so good that we can't ever get too excited. We're like, oh, we'll mess up on that. We'll mess up on that. And but if we had someone that didn't know the law, we'd go, yeah, we're going to win that. We're going to win. So it's good to have the information, but it keeps us humbled. What were you going to say, B?
I just think it's not going to be as easy as at least I thought in the beginning. Ah, man, because the more you learn, and then like his defense attorney, she just seems real good and on the ball, and so if it's not him, I'm glad for him that he has her. If it is him, I'm scared for the fact that he has her. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't want an innocent man going to jail if he's actually innocent in all this. So I would love to have like an innocent person have a great attorney represent them. But like if he is the guy, that's a scary thought that he's got. I mean, I'm sure she's not like the best or anything, but she sounds pretty legit.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
She does.
So
I agree.
Yikes.
Now, I like I always say, I don't mind talking about other streamers and stuff, especially if it's in a positive light. I don't want to talk about them in negative lights. But I don't know if either of you all know about Sleuthy Goosey or something like that. And I don't think she streams herself. I think she's a guest with everybody. But she has a document of the timeline, and she sounds about as precise as Liza is, if not possibly a little bit more. I know that's impossible, but she's pretty she's pretty meticulous. But anyway, I'm not watching streams. I'm getting snippets. I'm like just flying by something and I just read it and go, oh well, I can't research that. I got to keep going. And I think sometime today, Sleuthy Goosey was saying that I think it was in Discord. I think it was Brittany's Discord or something that was saying that there are lawyers, plural, that want to take care of the suspect. And now I think Sleuthy Goosey, which I don't know her too well, but it seems like she's really knowledgeable. And she said, well, how's that happen? Do they just write him a letter at the jail and say, hey, we can do better than your present lawyer? Can we become your lawyer? And, and I know why they do it, for the fame and all that kind of stuff. But has anybody else heard any additional lawyer rumbling of today about that stuff?
I haven't. Is that legal? Like,
yes.
Oh.
What do they do? Do they just get in touch with Brian and just say we're much better for you?
Yeah, they get in touch because what they were waiting is they want to see how much the prosecution has, and then I don't know, depends of Aunt Taylor is her name.
Taylor's her last name. I think Ann, maybe. I don't know if it's Ann.
Yeah. Ann is her first name. Taylor. Depends
Taylor.
on.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, let's think about it. We know that most of what he does has a reason. Yes?
Yes.
Then if he wants all the glory and he think he's good and okay with her, he's not going. Why I will get a Hollywood kind of lawyer if I want all the glory? I stay with,
Right.
yes, my court appointed defendant. I don't make money right now to pay a lawyer, and I know it. If he sees himself in a little bit of trouble, then he can add big guns
Mm.
or bigger guns because this lady seems. I read today something that I still don't know if it's true or not. The document I sent you via what was it? I don't remember.
Signal?
Signal, yes. I was like, uh, I need somebody to explain this to me because I don't think it's good. And it said that
Custody status order.
the thing is, apparently he wants the trial to be faster. Not
What?
6 months. Yes,
He
not six
just
months.
said 6 months. That's
Yeah, but
crazy.
they have time to
What?
look at the
How?
paperwork because it's his right.
Didn't she already said it though? Like, come on. I thought once the gavel was thrown down, that was it. Like, that's the date you come. Like, what? He can go earlier if he wants.
Well,
He can always question it, I think, yes.
Oh,
but what I read of, I am right now in the middle of my living room and everything's turned off, and I cannot read what it is. And I'm sorry for the very bad, but I'm sure we will talk about this tomorrow once everybody had the time of reading it. He has the right to ask the court for every reason which he is not entitled to have bail.
Mm.
And on that, the court has to answer him. In the paper I read, if the court answered him, then they will go ahead with all the motives that they think they don't have, that the other part do not have a case for what they are going. And that will make the trial come faster.
Mm.
It's
ugh.
like, or you give me a chance for bail, or I want a speedy trial.
And they're not going to give him bail at all, right?
Yeah, but the problem is with the speedy trial is I don't know how fast they can have all the DNA experts, all the satellites, or all the towers, all the.
Mm.
Well, isn't a
Right.
speedy trial considered within the 2 months from whatever
I
Tuesday or something like that?
it's just 3 pages, but it's full of articles of load this, unload that, unload this, unload that, and just
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
have to go.
intense. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
looking at it. It's really intense, for sure.
Oh, this
Yes.
makes me so mad. Like, ugh. Like, is he trying to speed it up because like he thinks they have evidence against him and they don't, and he doesn't want them to be able to get it, or
Yeah.
is
Yes.
he innocent and like I'm sick of being in jail?
Somebody made that case a few weeks ago. Why he will speed it up is better if he have a shorter. Why he will want to speed it up is better if he has a shorter trial.
Mm.
But he wanted to know, we he wanted to be extradited fast from Pennsylvania because he didn't thought that they have enough in, against him, and he made that clear.
He
Yeah.
wanted to be exonerated, yes.
Yes, and then today in my half everything hurt thing, I was thinking Okay, they took DNA from the trash corresponded to the father. And this man, Brian, went outside with the trash and he was wearing gloves. Why they didn't take the gloves that he was wearing?
Did he wear them back inside?
I have no clue. Because we don't have the discovery. We don't even have the warrant that gave Pennsylvania the right to how it's called SWAT.
Yeah, the SWAT team.
Oh yeah, go
Uh-huh.
in and yeah,
We
take
don't know
over the
what
house.
is. Yes, we don't know what is in that thing.
Hmm.
What kind of warrant they have.
Huh.
It's okay. I know it's bad, but it's exciting for me because I need to know. I need to know because if they mess up something,
Eh,
probably, yeah, probably.
Well, as Sitha says, if he's innocent, that would probably be one of the worst F ups in the history of the world.
Boy, yeah. I mean, think about it. That means you got some other guy or woman, possibly, running around who just offed 4 people and totally got away scot free.
And can keep planning.
Scary.
Yeah. Golly. Oh my goodness. Liza, did you mute yourself?
Yeah, I'm going through my noisy phone.
Okay. Cool.
I'm sorry. It's a. You have to see kids playing Xbox. It's like they are. God, give
They're
me
foaming
some.
at the mouth? Are they foaming at the mouth?
I deal with that with my husband. One is bad enough. Can't imagine the kids.
Amen. Good thing I never did games. Or, I did video games. I did Pac-Man.
I played Mario, like not Mario 360, Mario and Luigi.
They're
Old
original.
school. Yep, with the rectangle controllers. Fun
There you go.
times. Anywho's.
That's cool. Well, let's see here. Maybe let's get back to reading.
Yes.
Just to the you are commanded to. And this is 4 pages. I don't know if we'll be able to plow through it tonight, but
Just do what you can do. That's fine.
Yeah, cool. Thanks.
It's all interesting stuff.
Oh yeah, it is. So okay, we did through exculpatory. So you are commanded to, and this is any visit to any peace officer in the state of Washington. You are commanded to 1. Search within 10 days of this date the premises described as follows: apartment located at, I think Liza will let me say blah, blah, blah. And then blah, blah, blah is a 3-story multiple occupancy, that doesn't sound right, apartment building in Pullman, Washington, which is tan and white in color. Apartment G201 is located on the northeast corner of the 2nd story of this building. The door to G201 is located on the east side of the 2nd story landing and is designated by the numbers 201 on the door. The door is white with a swinging screen door on the outside of the main door to the residence. 2. Seize, if located, evidence of the above listed crimes, including 1. Blood or other bodily fluid or human tissue or skin cells, or items with blood or other bodily fluid or human tissue or skin cells on the items. 2. Knives, sheaths, or other sharp tools, including any dagger, dirk, or sword, and any written indicia Indicator. Is that what that's? I'm trying to do my Latin stuff. So I guess that's the Latin version of indicator. So any written indicia, I guess that means like a receipt, of ownership of same, including sales receipts. 3, any images. This is creepy. 3, any images, whether digital or on paper, or any other format, which show Ethan Chapin, Kaylee Gonzalez, Xana Kernodle, Madison Mogan, BF, and our DM, and are the house at 1122 King Road, Moscow, Idaho, and are the surrounding neighborhood. 4, clothing, including but not limited to dark shirt or shirts, dark pant or pants, mask or mask, plural, shoes with diamond patterned sole. 5, trace evidence including DNA from blood or skin cells or other source, footprints, fingerprints, hair, whether human or animal, dog, animal/dog. Data I can't say it. Data C, whether digital, electronic, or on paper, or other format, showing an interest in or planning of murder, violent assault, stabbing, and or cutting of people, and data compilations, can't do it, showing details of the 1122 house, its location, and or any information about Ethan Chapin, Kaylee Gonzalez, Xana Kernodle, Madison Mogan, BF, and our DM. And data C's showing the location of Brian K. are the cell phone with number 509 on November 13th, including Wi-Fi logs and data are metadata associated with photos, social media posts, or applications on cell phones, our computer towers, laptops, tablets. As example, but not intended to be an exclusive list of data compilations. I used to be able to say that word. List of data C's being sought. Ledgers, papers, listings, papers, list, books, notes, and that includes, what do they call it? Post-it notes, letters, calendars, address books, contacts lists, diaries, tapes, photographs, videos, emails, text messages, social media post messages, and metadata associated therewith. Love that word. Don't know what it means, but it's cool. Therewith. 7, electronic digital devices or digital storage devices, which may contain any of the above data compilations. Compilations.
You're saying it right.
Compilations. Yeah, I guess I was trying to add a syllable. Compilations. Okay. May contain any of the above data compilations, including cell phones, computer towers / laptops / tablets, external hard drives, CD / DVD / thumb drive, or other data storage devices. This includes any device which may contain, and these are all bullets, they're not numbered. Bullet 1, evidence of other accounts associated with this device, including email addresses, social media accounts, messaging app accounts like Signal, and other accounts that may be accessed through the digital device that will aid in determining the possessor / user of the device. Bullet 2, photographs, images, videos, documents, and related data created, accessed, read, modified, received, stored, sent, moved, deleted, or otherwise manipulated between the above dates. Bullet 3, evidence of use of the device to conduct internet searches relating to a review of other murders or violent assaults, stabbing and or cutting of people, as well as how to avoid detection after the commission of such crimes. Details of the 1122 house, its location, neighborhood, and our information about one or more of the victims, Ethan Chapin, Kaylee Gonzalez, Xana Kernodle, Madison Mogan, BF, and our DM. Information that can be used to calculate the position of the device between the above dates, including location data, GPS satellite data, GPS coordinates for routes and destination queries, between the above listed dates. App data or usage information and related location information. IP logs or similar internet connection information. And images created, accessed, or modified between the above listed dates together with their metadata and EXIF tags. Another bullet, don't know what number, evidence of the identity of the person in possession of the device on or about any times that items of evidentiary value located pursuant to this warrant were created, modified, accessed, or otherwise manipulated. Such evidence may be found in digital communications, photos and video, and associated metadata, IP logs, documents, social media activity, and similar data. Also, passwords, phrases, codes.
I just want to let you know the library closes at 8 o'clock tonight.
It's not two in the morning.
No, not on Friday nights. I'm sorry.
So in 24 minutes.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. I just want to make sure you know.
I
Want
didn't.
to startle you in a little bit. Yeah.
I didn't. Thank you. Huh. We close at 8 o'clock tonight. Then
That's
close
early.
it. Yeah, that's really early. And 2
It's like
o'clock
6
is
hours
really late.
earlier.
You know, it's so extreme the way they do that. So, and that is in 24 minutes. If I logged off right now, I would probably take 15 minutes to pack. So I probably don't want to cut it too close. Who do we got here? Club BBC. Who's that? Club BBC TV Generations CA do not hack. Hello, how are you? Okay,
Hello.
so what?
I just said hello.
So she startled me, as you could probably hear in my voice. And wow, 8 o'clock. That's so early. Okay, so let's see here. I probably can't really put a bow on finishing this.
That's okay. You do whatever you have to do. That was out of the blue.
Yeah, man, I'm glad she came here. I mean, because some of these days, they would come every 3, they'd be like, hey, we're closing in 10 minutes. So which I guess what she did. But yeah, I'm surprised they came. That's good that she came. Okay. All right, guys, I think I'm going to head out. B Survivor, thank you for being on panel. Liza, you're a rock star. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime. You're welcome, and thank you for being up here. Sifa, you're a rock star. I'm surprised. A good thing you didn't get delivery, because I thought it was open till 2. So yeah, good thing. Anyway, good thing we didn't do that. So thanks. And
Thank you for all your work.
oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I went to go see the dean of students today, and he wasn't available. And I talked to the assistant, and she was lukewarm at best, but she recommended me to the communications department, and they weren't available. But I talked to the assistant of the assistant of the assistant, and she said, you can do these things and that things and stuff. So anyway, we're getting somewhere. But yeah, I'm going to just try to keep doing what I can do. Okay. So,
Okay.
all right. I don't know how to say goodbye when I only have 2 minutes to say goodbye. So thank you. And I'll talk to you. What's this says? Maybe you can go get those since you got extra time now. Yeah. I mean, the Grub Truckers opens. I mean, I'm sure I'll walk out right at 8 o'clock. So the Grub Truckers will be open 2 more hours after that. So
That's good.
yeah, I'll be long asleep by then. No, I'll make it. Tonight I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it to the Grub Truckers. I really want to. But it's Friday.
All right.
God, I wish I went Wednesday or Thursday. I don't like weekends. I don't like drunk people. I'm just like Joe B. That's the second time I've said something like Joe B. I don't want to be like Joe B. Joe B's a jerk. He is a jerk. So.
Well, you're definitely not a jerk. So
Well,
don't worry
good.
about
Okay.
that.
Okay. So I'll just think things. I won't say them out loud like he said them. God.
Well,
All right. Well,
if
have a
you-
good night, Joe.
Well,
yes,
thank
have a
you,
good
B.
time.
Thanks, Liza. I will, and I'm going to head out. So end broadcast. I have to hit the button twice. So end broadcast.
See you, Sifa.
Bye, Siva.
Bye, Sefa. Everybody saying goodbye to you. Thank you so much, Sefa. And oh yeah, comments can keep coming. So I'm gonna end broadcast in 3, 2, 1, and that's the first time. And now end broadcast. Be safe. I will, Sefa. Thank you very much. And end broadcast in 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.